It is also possible to perform a search for medical devices that have been used for treatment of COVID-19 patients in Embase. In this example, we will perform a search to particularly retrieve the literature for adverse device effects of a medical device. For this, we will combine the search for disease search query or the virus search query with the medical device search using the medical device search form in Embase. For this, we will perform the search in two steps, starting with the disease or the virus search, for which we will copy the terms for disease or the virus search over here in the quick search page and perform the search. In our case, we have the results pre-populated for both the virus and the disease search on Embase results page. To go to the next step, we will click on search, go to the medical device search form. With the medical device search form, you can look for the adverse effects of the devices with the syntax already populated over here. To start the search, click on Add Device Name, for example, ventilator. Add the name. Add the synonyms as required by selecting or deselecting. Include subheadings like adverse device effect, clinical trials, device comparison or device economics. For our case, we will only use these two. Use the syntax for adverse effects over here, which could be also edited. This will also pre-populate the synonyms for device effects over here, which can also be selected or deselected and added to the query. In the final step, we can choose the study limits, for example, for humans. Also use the publication years to be more recent. You can also display the full query over here. And click for results from here or from here. This creates a very big query which can be easily then combined with coronavirus disease query or the virus query. In our case, we will use the disease query and combine using AND. This will give us all the results for adverse effects of ventilator for COVID-19. We can further narrow down the results by using the filters over here, for example, for the drugs, diseases, devices, floating subheadings like epidemiology, which gives you information on the factors determining the transmission of the disease. You can also filter for study types over here for human, look for case reports, etc. Filter for device trade names or device manufacturers, etc. Please note, these are not the only ways to filter or narrow down your results, but you can use all the filters available either at the left side of the panel or on the top over here. This was one possible way to formulate a query in Embase to study the adverse effects of a medical device that have been used for treatment of COVID-19 patients. To learn more about other possible ways to search COVID-19 literature in Embase, you can view our other videos on this page.